Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for air signs for the month of April 2021. So if you're a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, you are in the right place. And you can be sun, moon, or rising. Watch all of them for your sun, moon, or rising. All right, air signs. Let's take a look at your important dates for the month ahead, starting with the 1st of April. April Fool's Day, don't forget. Then on the 4th of April, we have Easter. I don't know if that's important to you or not, may or may not be, but it's there on the 4th. And then on the 11th, we have the new moon in Aries. This is a great time for facing our challenges because it really brings our courage forward. And it also brings up this energy to really follow our passions. So this is a great time to set new intentions. I mean, you should every new moon, but especially this one, the new moon in Aries is going to just really kind of empower those new intentions. All right. On the 12th, we have a Juno retrograde beginning. Juno is the asteroid of marriage and commitments. So this, with it going retrograde, it could really trigger some jealousy and some impulsive behavior. So just kind of be careful around that one. And then on the 19th, we have Taurus season beginning. We've been in Aries season for most of the month of April, or all of the month of April until the 20th, or the 19th, I'm sorry, when we click into Taurus season. Aries is ruled by fire, so that's going to give this month of April until we click into Taurus season a lot of energy. Fire sign energy tends to be very rapid moving. So once we get to Taurus season on the 19th, that energy is gonna kind of slow things down a little bit. And we're gonna come back to the earth, and this Taurus is ruled by earth. And this is a great time to focus on what you're determined, where's your determination, and this is going to bring about more practical and productive energy. So, and then on the 20th, we have Vesta, an asteroid, which is the keeper of our spiritual flame or your devotion, goes direct, and this brings focus to making the best versions of ourselves. That's really nice. And then on the 26th, we have the full moon in Scorpio, which this is a really powerful time for transformation. It helps us move from one phase really powerfully into the new phase. And it helps to bring our focus on healing issues that come to the surface. When the moon is full in Scorpio, it will just bring everything to the surface and just focus on healing what comes forward, okay? And then on the 27th, we see Pluto going retrograde. This is a 5-month retrograde, okay? And this is the time to review all of the lessons that you've learned so far this year, and don't cling to the past. Do not cling to the past. Anywhere where you find yourself clinging to the past, let go. All right. My beautiful air signs, those were your important dates to keep in mind for the month of April. And now we're going to take a look at your month ahead in tarot, air signs. So again, if you're Aquarius or Gemini or Libra, this message is for you. Sun, moon, or rising. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh. These cards are ready to rock for you, air signs. So your first card of the month, starting things off, is the 8 of Wands into the Page of Pentacles, into the Hermit, into the Queen of Pentacles, beginning your third week with the Hanged Man, closing off that week with the Two of Pentacles, beginning the fourth week with the Tower. This is about where we move into Taurus season, and closing the month off with the King of Cups. All right, air signs, for you, the Eight of Wands, I feel like something is almost complete, like, or something's coming full circle. It's almost there. It's like all the pieces of the puzzle have almost come together. I feel like there's something that's going to make a lot of sense to you the beginning of this week. Something's really going to reveal itself, and that's going to open you up to really, like I said, bringing something full circle, or bringing something, getting those last pieces to the puzzle, really understanding something in totality that's going to be really important, I'm seeing, for the end of that week, because I feel like you're really, now that you have this complete, whatever it is, you're going to be able to really do something with it. You're going to be able to move something forward. You're going to be able to invest time, energy, money, focus, intention, whatever that is, wherever you need it to be, whatever was holding you back, or you felt like you couldn't move forward without this piece or that piece. That's coming the beginning of the month for you, air signs. And then by the end of that week, you're going to be able to finally move forward and do what you need to do, or what you've been waiting to do. All right. Then the beginning of the second week, we have the Hermit here, which I feel like you might need to take a little bit of a pause, a little bit of some time to yourself to really review and reflect on what your priorities are, whatever, like, even some of you might be doing a little bit of like relationship reviewing, some big life stuff, because it's the Hermit, like this is, or it's coming up as the Hermit. This is like it's a major arcana, so it's not just like in this area or that. This is like a big life, like, review where you need to just kind of take a step back and take some time to yourself, and really work something out. Allow yourself to really have that aha moment that you need, because by the end of that week, I feel like your confidence is going to be renewed or restored or rejuvenated. And where you were the Page of Pentacles here at the end of the first week, you're going to be the Queen of Pentacles here at the end of the second week. So something is telling me that something has really grown for you. Something has matured, and in this, it has helped you to mature, and it has helped give you the confidence and the grounding that you need to really move with your knowing and be really connected into your intuition. Because I feel like with the Hanged Man here at the beginning of the third week for you, air signs, this is going to be the time for you to really surrender and allow the universe to bring things to you. Like, before, it might have been this feeling of like, oh, I have to chase it, I have to make this happen. For the beginning of the third week for you, air signs, please, please, please just surrender. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Feel the divine currents of the universe really like floating you where you need to go. And I feel like by the end of that week with the Two of Pentacles here, you're going to see some really big shifts. They could start very subtly, but you're going to feel the impact of them in some very big ways. So, and it's because you've been able to really navigate this. And I'm hearing just like really listening to that inner guidance, that your intuition, that inner compass is what's really going to get you there, air signs. So this Hermit card at the beginning of the second week, really give yourself that space to check in, sink in, drop in, listen to yourself, give yourself what you need, because the third week, man, air signs, you're really going to need those instincts to be sharp and you really tuned into them so that you're getting the message and that you're moving and bobbing and weaving just really naturally in the rhythm of life, and really trusting your guidance and your relationship with the universe, because that's gonna bring about some beautiful openings and releasing at the same time. Like the releasing is really important too. Like I was saying, releasing is really important too, because at the beginning of the 4th week here, so this is how you're going into Taurus season, you have the Tower. So any of those things that you're trying to bring in from the past, it's not going to work. Air signs, by the beginning of Taurus season, I think you're going to see a big purge. Some of you this might come in the form of like completely like cleaning out your homes, letting go of like an old version of yourself. And it might be a little bit difficult. It might be somewhat nostalgic. You might get stuck in the process. It's okay to ask for help. And this could be, you know, proverbially cleaning out your house. You know, this could be your spiritual body as well. It could be your physical house as well, but it's really wherever you see this purge in your life. It could be in multiple areas of your life, because this is coming up as the Tower. The Tower is a major arcana card. And this is like big themes here, big changes, big transitions, really letting go of things, allowing the old to shed, okay? Because by the end of the month, you have the King of Cups here. And I feel like this card is telling me that for you air signs, there's going to be a new sense of peace. You're going to really find yourself centered, grounded, and ready to move into this next phase, this next chapter. You know, because Aries season is the first house of the zodiac. So this is the new year for you air signs. And I feel like by the end of this, when you get into Taurus season, I feel like you're going to just be a lot more grounded, be a lot more, like feel a lot more prepared to take things on. So when things come up for release this month, I just strongly suggest letting it all go. All right, air signs. Now let's take a look at your goddess message for this month. Let's see what goddess would like to come forward for you. Air signs, you got Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So please keep this in mind for the month of April, air signs. What are your true desires? What is your divine passion? Being really, like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles here, feeling more confident, feeling more touched into your passion. Now let's see what your moon message is from the Moonology deck this month, air signs. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Yes, it certainly is. I couldn't have picked a better card for you this month, air signs. You are certainly gaining momentum. And now let's take a look at your animal spirit card for the month, air signs. Let's see what message would like to come forward from the animal kingdom for you, air signs. We got Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Like I was saying with that Hermit card, you need to give yourself some time alone. That or the beginning of the 2nd week, air signs. And that Lynx card just confirms what I was saying. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me this month. If you would like to book one of these readings for yourself, one-on-one session with me, you can do so anytime on my website, tarotbymegan.com, which is linked below. Also, my TikTok is linked below. I would love to see you join me over there. I do more readings and all kinds of fun stuff. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you all so much for your love and support. I hope you have a wonderful April, and I will see you in May, air signs. Bye.